Saturday the 31st of August. Now we're after getting a little bit of an Indian summer coming. The last couple of days have been absolutely beautiful. It's lovely and warm here today. I'd say it must be 20 degrees at least. And a nice drying breeze in it. I'm after leaving these in here just now. It's kind of a favourite area of mine. It grows really good grass. I did no topping on it this year. I've gone off, not off the topping, but I haven't just been topping anything really much this year at all. So what I'm going to do is I've given them a smaller area that I normally have, as in I'm trying to now work out what way I'm going to graze off the grass that I have and then regrow it for our winter stockpile. So we're August, the end of August, 1st of September tomorrow. So so we have, I suppose, all of September and a couple of weeks and into October before things really slow down. So if I'm trying to not tighten the, but I've definitely enough grass in here to do them, and I have reduced my head as well. So I only have 20 cattle in here. So there's also a smaller framed animal. Over the years now, I've gotten rid of the big, harder to feed cattle, and I'm definitely into a smaller, easier minded frame size based coming into this next winter. So we'll have a little walk through of our calves. Our calves are starting to get nice and hairy, especially Ruby's calves, growing really well. So this lady here is out of the boss cow, which is, where is she now? I can't really see. That's her there. So that's her calf. I think she was the eldest calf, the first calf to be born. And then we have, in second place, we have Red Claire's calf, which is the lady there with a full belt bar her top of her back. And then we have another Ruby calf, which is the bull calf here. The first calf, heifer's bull calf, which is Boss Cow's daughter's first calf. And where is she? She is up there, I think, along the ditch. So I'm very happy with my calves. I've only 6 calves in here now. I have 2 cows at home and a short-term heifer. I was going to sell that short-term heifer at home, but she wasn't just in a fit state to be sold. So I don't know what I'm going to do with her. I'll probably keep her for the winter now as well. What else is there to update? Our bullock is gone. He went down to the west of Ireland into a lovely abattoir, a lovely small place. No big sounds, no smells, no panic or no anxiety or no stress at all. It was a lovely setup. We drove into the back of a house, a couple of cattle sheds, a farmyard, cattle eating silage in sheds, and then we have a small unit where you back up your trailer and you let your animal off into a few other different animals, and the rest we know what happens then after that. But a very relaxed setup, not like a big industrial killing floor where you have all kinds of noises and machines going off and kind of an anxious setup. But these things have to be done as well. Not complaining about that, but just it was nice to have that that setup. So anyhow, he killed out at, now as I have said, I have a smaller framed animal. He killed out at 270 kilos line weight. So he will now hang for 20 days or until he's ready, and he will then be processed out, and it works out at around 160 kilos of saleable meat. So that's what we'll be getting off that bullock. So I'm very pleased, very happy, and I'm very excited about getting my beef boxes. So that is the story with him. So roughly it works out, for those of you that don't know, I'm only learning myself too. It was never an area of farming that I was used to, finishing animals. But if he was 270 line weight, which is after being skinned and gutted and hanging, if he is 270, that would be around 55% of his live weight. So I'm assuming that he was around 550 kilos live weight. That's what I kind of had estimated in my head before I brought him in. And so that is That's 55%, which is 270, and then you have 60% of that will be, once she's boned and processed out, will be what's put into boxes to be sold. So out of a 550 kilo animal, you get 160 kilos, give or take, of good, clean, fresh meat. A superfood, in my opinion. Grown and finished on the likes of that there. Never a day in a shed, never an injection, never a hit with a stick, never abused. Only one bad day, so we have to give them the best life we can and a good end. So that is the carry on. The cattle have their heads down, they're grazing that lovely long grass. I'll see how I get on tomorrow morning. I'll come back. I'm going to leave them down. I'll give them the full end of that. There's a bigger area there, but it's not as lush or long in there as it is up here. So I judge the size of what I give according to the quality of the grass, the length of the grass, and I give them a little bit of a bigger area if that's what's needed. So a little walk through my ruby calves here that I'm very fond of. So that's the bull, that's the heifer behind them. The heifer is a nicer type if you ask me. Well, that's obviously out of a first calf heifer. Nice hairy little heifer that should make a great breeding heifer now for next year. And then we have a 50-50 short-horn Galloway hybrid. She's out of my pedigree red short-horn cow. So get up the hill there now and we get a look at her. She has a lovely belty head of her. She has the head of her father. She's a real hardy little thing. And then we have a 50-50 short-horn the other way around. So this lad's mother is a pedigree Galloway. His father was a Roney short-horn bull. And then we have Belle here, my favourite heifer, altogether. A lovely barrel of a heifer. She is now in calf to Ruby. So Ruby has all his job done. I haven't seen any bulling going on in a long time now, so I'll leave him in here until October and then I'll take him out. So that is the carry on the 31st of August, the last day of August, coming into September. The schools are back open and we're definitely thinking about winter feed, stockpile growth, and keeping the cattle in good condition going into the winter. So on that note, I will say on Saturday, good luck and goodbye.